Are we watching a major false flag event unfolding in Poland? Is this the new front in NATO's war against Russia, the provocation there? Warmonger and neocon Nikki Haley says Putin is about to attack Poland and the Baltics. Watch.
Russia said once they take Ukraine, Poland and the Baltics are next. Those are NATO countries. That puts America at war. This is about preventing war.
And this week, police in Poland arrested a few members of the Polish Parliament, storming the presidential palace in the process. Take a look at the aftermath of that.
Wojciech Vonik! Wojciech Vonik! Wojciech Vonik! Wojciech Vonik! Wojciech Vonik! Wojciech.
So is Poland facing a constitutional crisis? Is all of this unfolding in Poland as we speak? What exactly is going on in that country? Is this the next front in NATO's war against Russia? Let's bring in Mike Kupa, journalist in Warsaw, Poland, host of Votum TV, who's watching this all very, very closely. Mike, thanks for joining us here to help cut through some of the perhaps Western propaganda on this and some of the fog and the smoke that's associated with what's happening in Poland. So first, before we get into the false flag, perhaps discussion, and what Nikki Haley had to say about attacks from Russia, I want to talk about the sort of breaking news which has been unfolding over the past 48 hours. These two members of parliament, and we'll put them up here on your screen here. These two members of parliament were arrested, and I think the West is saying that these were conservative members of parliament, and therefore this is a constitutional crisis. What's going on here?
Okay, well, maybe just to give, it's good to be back, by the way. Thanks again, Clayton. Happy New Year. Maybe just to give you back some background on why these two guys are arrested. So first of all, the two mentioned ex-MPs, actually, they are Mariusz Kamiński and Wojciech Vonik. So Mariusz Kamiński is the former Minister of the Interior up until the end of October of last year. He was at the forefront of many of these nefarious deeds that are going to be subject to investigation under the new regime in Poland, including entrapment, enroachment on private communications, and a lot of things that you would associate with typical deep state activities, such as things that, for example, Michael Hayden or James Clapper in the United States would encourage and would applaud. Now, Wąsik, the other MP that was arrested, was basically his aide-de-camp. He was his right-hand man ever since they were active in politics since about 2 decades ago. So during the last regime of the Law and Justice Party, which ended in October with the new elections, these two guys were very formidable figures in the Ministry of Interior. Now, in 2007, when Mariusz Kamiński was head of the newly formed Anti-Corruption Bureau in Poland, there was an operation directed at the then Deputy Prime Minister of Poland and Minister of Agriculture, the late Andrzej Leper. Now, what happened was, it turns out there was documents that were being falsified to show that Andrzej Leper made some real estate deals that were sort of shady.